Hey, I'm John Wiswell. I want to show you one more thing with PubMed and CINAHL, and this is really very optional, but one of the important components in PubMed, or really Medline, the underlying database, is the MeSH, the Medical Subject Heading Database. So I'm going to click here and go into that. And the MeSH is not PubMed. It's not a database of articles. It's a database of terms. So let's look at one. Here's the one I looked at the other day. Well, let's look at eating disorders first. And let's look at this one. And one thing you see here, one thing this is telling you is that if you've searched PubMed on appetite disorders or feeding disorders, it's going to give you, it's going to search all of this for you. Another thing it's showing you are these are narrower terms, and then going this way are broader terms, but narrower terms, they're subsets of feeding and eating disorders. Okay, so we could decide, oh, let's just search on anorexia nervosa. If we don't tell it, it's going to start a search that does include all of these. But if we click this button, which I don't usually do, I can tell it not to search these terms. So I'm going to leave that alone. Also, a lot of times I like to restrict to a major topic, which reduces the number of results a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Now here, I don't have to use this, but I could click on prevention and control, epidemiology, nursing. By the way, you can click here and see what all these subheadings are. Let's go ahead and click on nursing and add it to the search builder, search PubMed, and now we're in PubMed itself, the database of articles, not in the database of terminology. Once you've put MeSH in your recent, you can just go here. I want to show you another one, aphasia, which is pretty amazing when I saw this the other day. And impaired ability to express language, comprehend, so there's a definition of it. And again, we go down here. All of these terms, if we put these in, global dysphagia, MeSH would have, PubMed would have said, oh, okay, this guy wants aphasia, and given me everything that was cataloged as aphasia. Again, we've got more specific, narrower terms, kinds of aphasia, or we can go out to broader terms, and sometimes that'll help. So again, let's do a major topic. Let's look at nursing, add to search builder, and search PubMed. So anyway, that's one thing you can do. You can also go into advanced, and I could combine these two searches, and I probably won't get much because these don't mean anything alike. But you can do some pretty interesting manipulations of your searches there. So let's just say, let's look at CINAHL. CINAHL has headings also. If you click up here, let's do eating disorders. And you can use these also. These are based on the MeSH headings, I believe, but they're more nursing specific. So let's click on eating disorders, and we can do some similar things. I would practice with this again, but let's do major concept, or explode means look at all the all of these issues. Let's do major concept. Let's do nursing, although we are in the nursing database now. In CINAHL, you have to tell it to do all of these more narrow concepts. It's kind of the reverse of PubMed. So keep that in mind. But let's just leave that. We clicked over here. We can search database. And you see MM, major, plus / nursing. So anyway, just be aware you can do these fancy things, and again, you go to advanced search and combine your searches. So just be aware there's a lot of extra stuff going on here, in potentially in PubMed, and then you have to do this yourself in CINAHL, but it's good to know about these things. Sometimes it really helps.